As former chairman of the subcommittee on national security on this committee many years ago, and as a member for many years as well, we had the opportunity to work extensively with members on both sides of the aisle, Mr. Grothman and others, to conduct oversight of our federal security clearance process. We had a very bad instance in the 2018 timeframe where our security clearance process that was conducted at OPM was hacked by the Chinese. And so they were able to get the identities of anybody who had appeared to try to get security clearance. It was a major intelligence failure. So in 2020, members on this committee and others, especially the Intelligence Committee, made an agreement that we shifted that responsibility over to DOD. And so since then, since 2020, the Department of Defense, it's called the Counterintelligence and Security Agency, DCSA, has been conducting those security clearance applications. And they've been doing very, very well compared to what was going on before. The problem is this, that on day one of his new term, President Trump took an end run around our entire national security apparatus by allowing White House counsel to grant new White House officials immediate security clearance at the top secret and sensitive compartmental information level, even though many of those individuals were not treated with the traditional vetting by the FBI. So top secret SCI security clearance allows individuals to access classified intelligence sources and methods. So these are some of our nation's most sensitive pieces of information, which could cause exceptionally grave damage to U.S. national security and to our intelligence personnel and others who cooperate with them if it was exposed. Dr. Resch, to make matters worse, Mr. Trump has now given Elon Musk and his so-called Doge team unfettered access to Treasury Department and Office of Personnel Management and other federal agencies and systems that manage personnel files, confidential payment systems, and highly classified information. What are the risks? What are the risks of sidestepping the existing security clearance process run by DOD that has worked very, very well to protect our intelligence personnel?
I think some of the risks are substantial, particularly given the extent to which this data could be used in training foundational models that Mr. Musk and his team could use to do this data analysis. I have no idea, actually no one has any idea exactly what servers are being used with the access to this data. There is privileged information that the Doge team could use to position themselves or their private interests as players in government contracts for satellite deployment, defense technology, even orbital logistics. He could leverage his ties to Trump to position his own foundational model, XAI, to have exclusive access to protected individual government data to train the models that are really black boxed. Could wield the advantage to undercut competition, shape the AI landscape in fairly frightening ways if this private individual information and government protected data is being used to train those models. Now this is speculation, pure speculation, because I don't know and neither do you. And frankly, no one does. But beyond creating better performing models, exclusive access to government data would give significant edge in securing long-term contracts.
But Dr. Resch,
yes.
Beyond the speculation, why is it important that sensitive information is only handled by those who have been vetted and granted access to that information?
Well, for exactly these reasons, so that it cannot be used for corruptible purposes. Yeah, there are positions in place for our federal career employees to pass through various ethics and conflicts of interest thresholds that SGEs just simply do not have.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, my time has expired. I yield